Hello, strong people. It is week 5, day 1. Start of the part 2 of 3 for this training cycle, the full training cycle. I should say part 2 of this prep. The second I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I'm in week 5. I just got my new program for the next 4 weeks today. That's better. Anyway, we got some log press on the menu today. That is the main course. So, pretty heavy log press too. Have your 340 to 360, 4 sets of 4, clean and press every rep. And it's supposed to be under 60 seconds per set. So, it's going to be tough. But I like that. I like a challenge. And it's only going to get more difficult and heavier as the weeks go on. I did look ahead and I was like, oh, those are some bigger numbers. I like it. I'm so excited to push it, see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. It's just going to get warmed up, going to get into it, and hopefully we have a good pressing day. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. What was that? That was kind of trash, if I'm being honest. First, like, warm-ups felt good. Not gonna lie, when I hit 300 and 330, they weren't quite that great. I kept losing the press out in front. I don't know. I don't want to make this an excuse, but it's something I've noticed. When I wear the grip shirt, sometimes I struggle to get my my arms where I need them to be in the correct position because the grip shirt sticks to itself, and it's hard to maneuver once you have the log up. That's a minimal issue. I should still be able to press that, but it's just, I don't know. I should have been smart enough to not go to the heaviest weight right away. I hit 330 and it didn't feel great, but I was like, oh, I mean, I know I can do 360. I was wrong. So the first set, I only did 2 reps, which is just bad. It felt good. And then, for whatever reason, I guess the way I had my shirt positioned, when I was cleaning the log, rolling it up, it was grabbing my bottom, like I have my grip shirt on, obviously, and then there's some that sticks out underneath the belt. And when I was cleaning it, the log was grabbing that and rolling. It was rolling up in the shirt itself. So right when I was getting the log off my lap, it was like pulling itself down. So, and it happened really bad on rep 3, and I called it there. Not gonna lie, after I called it, I was like, why did I call that? Why didn't I just go again? I was fresh. It was like my first set. Why would I do that? Just a judgment error. Second set, I think, was better. I did 3 reps, I went for the 4th, and I went to press it, and I almost got it locked out. I had pretty good leg drive that set. And I just had no tricep. I lost it out in front, and I was gonna go lights out. I got pretty dizzy. And again, I lost it out in front, just kind of all over the place. What did I do on set 3? Set 3, I had 2 reps again. And it was stupid to do this, but I slowed down and was like, all right, let's make sure we get at least the 3rd rep, which is not the goal. It's not what's in the program. It says 4 sets of 4, so I should be aiming for 4. I mean, I had 4 in mind, but I was like, let's space out the, because my thought process is, for this log series, the first 2 logs are going to be big points. So if you can do those first 2 fast, then you're going to be okay. So I try to bang out 2 reps real quick, and then take a breather for that 3rd rep, and then go for 4, hopefully. It just wasn't there. I don't remember what happened now, but it doesn't matter. Well, it's not like it doesn't matter. I'm going to watch it back and be like, why did I miss that? Truthfully, I just don't think I was strong enough today. And then set 4, I finally smarted up and bumped it down to 340 because it was supposed to be 340 to 360, somewhere in there. And I finally got 4 reps, but it was definitely after 60 seconds. Bad. It's embarrassing. Frustrating night on that, but I think I have 5 rep max strict press now out of the rack, so we'll see. I took off the grip shirt because that thing sucks sometimes. And I'm getting a little bit cold. I don't know why I'm wearing a tank top, honestly. I knew I'd be wearing stuff over it or a grip shirt, so it was like, whatever, I'll throw it on. But now I'm kind of regretting it because I didn't put anything on before I started making this little in-between video. Also, the worst part about going from log press, clean and press each rep to strict press out of the rack, meaning I have to unload the whole log and then move it over there and then load it back up. But that's strong, man. Let's go do it. I misread the program. It says 5 rep max strict press one clean then press, or from the rack. So I'm just going to leave it and do a clean, because which probably doesn't make any sense. It's probably more effort to clean every time I have to go for a 5-rep max versus moving it over there once. But I think I need to do cleans a little bit more, so we're going to go with that. Strict log is done. I watched the video back on that last set, and I could probably go up to 300. It looked good on video, but it felt pretty heavy. I'm saving it there. Thinking about what we did differently last week and why my positioning felt a little bit off was because I think, and I know this, I do this all the time. Whenever I'm warming up, we'll just say it this way. So last week I had strict press. Last training cycle, the last whole month, I had strict press first and then push press to follow. And with that, meaning my strict press, it's when I strict press, it really teaches me to keep my head back and out of the way and press directly overhead in the correct line. I've noticed whenever I warm up, like I did today, I warmed up with push press. I did the empty log strict for a few reps. That was about it. Everything else was push press. And I tend to shove my head through my arms whenever I push press on a warm up, rather than keeping my head back like I would be in a strict press. So I did that the whole way up. That's why everything was falling out in front of me, I think, because I was trying to force my head through too early. And on that second set, which was my best set, arguably, you could debate that my last set was the best set because I actually got all 4 reps. But on my second set with 360, my second rep, I kind of figured out it. I was like, I got to keep my head back here. I got to press straight overhead. I can't be leaning forward as the bar is going up. And that's doing that log press right now. That's exactly what I was feeling. My shoulders felt great, and the presses felt smooth because I was able to press in the way that I need to, the way that you should, in my opinion. So it was probably a stupid mistake. I'm going to try that next week. Next week, I'm going to warm up with a little bit more strict press, get the shoulders more warm, find the bar path. While also, you need to push press warming up too. Just, you need to get your knees adjusted. You can't just strict press up to 300 and then start push pressing right away. That's just a lot of pressure on your knees, I'd imagine. I would imagine, just because I don't do that. And I wouldn't advise you to either. But because I'm pretty sure that's what happened today. Because strength-wise, the shoulders felt good on those strict presses, even after those other reps. So I think it was just me being stupid. And what I would say, warming up incorrectly. I could be making an excuse. I don't know. I noticed it there. I was able to feel differently. I was like, this feels different, like a different position than what I did doing push press. So it's frustrating to think about that after doing my top sets. But it's better than not realizing it at all and then doing it for 3 more weeks in a row or whatever. So we'll try to remember that next week. We will remember that next week, and we'll do better because it's only going to get heavier. So I got to get stuff right. I'm pretty sure I have lat pull downs now. we'll see. I got to get these sleeves and stuff off first. Funny enough, I stripped down in here and put my knee sleeves on underneath my compression leggings. It's wearing knee sleeves over leggings is not ideal. They just don't stay up. So I'm wearing them under my leggings. That helped quite a bit. But now I'm not quite sure how to get them off because I don't think they'll stretch far enough. The leggings will stretch far enough for me to just roll up my pant leg and get them down. But we'll find out here in a second. I'm going to take you guys with me for these next 3 sets of lat pull downs. So I was instructed to strap up for all of them. I've already done 1 set. So I've rested enough. Let's move on to the next one, and then we'll chat. Oh. I know that probably doesn't look like much, but it's about the best I can do. I really don't trust this machine going up anymore. So I do what I can. What was I about to say? It was kind of important. Oh yeah, these aren't supposed to be paused either, so that's why I'm just kind of repping them out. Oh, something that, if you're like just getting into strength training, something about, if nobody's probably told you this, because I don't hear it talked about all that much, but when you fail a rep, it zaps your strength so much. So, failing a couple different reps there, like 3 or 4 reps, no, I guess 3 attempts that led to a fail. It was just, wasn't a whole lot left in the tank, but you got to do it. You got more sets left. So that's when it gets really tough. If you get that first set and you smoke it, it moves well, then you feel good for those next 3 or 4, whatever it might be. But if you don't, if you fail on that first set, then you started out on the wrong foot. That is not the way you want to start out, but sometimes that's how it happens. Hopefully not all the time. It should be few and far between, because failing reps is the enemy of strength sports. I highly doubt I've gone through an entire prep where I have never failed a rep. There's just no way. With that being said, that doesn't mean that, I do it every week. Trying to think. I definitely failed reps last week. Sandbag, it did not go that well. Bicep was a little sore. So truthfully, and then when it's your first training day of the week, that's rough as well. Because then it's kind of setting, the first day of the week is usually setting the tone for the next 3, 4, however many days a week you train. All right, that's enough talking. Move on to the next set and then keep chatting. I remember what I was going to say initially. Some of you probably are wondering why I'm sitting backwards on this machine. And it's not for the video. I've always sat backwards on this. It's because, I don't know if you can see this, but right here is where the, like the end of the pulley system is. And back there is where the I don't know what these parts are actually called, I guess. What you put your legs under so you don't lift yourself up. So whatever model this is, whenever you sit the way you're intended to, you're like, you can't pull to your chest. It's like behind the neck. And although there's nothing wrong with behind the neck lat pull downs, to my knowledge, I don't know. I've never really done them. I don't see many people do them. So I'm just guessing there's not much of a benefit. Otherwise, I'd see them more often. And luckily, I'm heavy enough to weigh this down to where I don't need something to put my legs under so I don't move. I mean, we're getting to the point where it's kind of lifting me up a little bit. And it's a little frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's very slight. So I kind of push my leg out and kind of push my back into this bar to try to keep me in place. Just kind of a weird thing. We've always had to sit backwards on this. One day, I hope to have a good lat pull down, a good cable machine combo. We'll see. Because this thing sucks. And I would love to have some cables. I love using bands. But I don't know. I've gotten pretty far using mostly bands. So maybe I'm trying to fix a problem that doesn't exist. I don't know. Moving on to the next set. Ugh. I definitely didn't hydrate enough today either. I don't know what kind of weight is actually on the pegs back there, but this pulley system doesn't glide like at all. So there's a ton of resistance. At least it feels that way. Either way, it gets the job done for the most part. There's probably some other stuff I wanted to say, but frankly, those failed reps on log kind of tired me out. So if I think of something, I'll let you know. All right, so we're going to move on to the next set of accessories here. So we got front raises, rear delt flies with a 2-count pause, and then lateral raises. Only 2 sets of 8, I believe, if I looked at the program right. That's kind of the nice thing whenever you get these heavier main sets. Typically, the accessory sets and reps go down a little bit, which I prefer because I feel like I'm bodybuilding when I do these. All right. But 2 sets of 8 makes me feel like I need to go pretty hard. So we'll do our best. I hope that was 8. All right. Now, I haven't done this setup yet, so hopefully it goes as well as I'm hoping. Let's find out. I just realized I'm probably going to crush the mic doing this, so you're probably about to hear some awful noises. Yeah, I'll keep my chest up a little bit. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that works. Wow. That felt wild, actually. I would recommend that. Felt like I got a pump instantly. All right. I hate lateral raises. I do like them with a band though, because they pull inward and down. So you get tension in multiple areas. Oh my God. I hate those so much. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I definitely didn't hydrate enough today. I was thinking about that. That's just my fault. Work was a little bit different today, so I didn't completely have my afternoon. Usually my appointments are in the morning, but today they were in the afternoon, so it threw me out of my routine a little bit, but that's fine. You can't always have a routine. You should do your best, I think, but you got to be ready for whatever, you know. So, and then my appointments in the afternoon are a different kind than what I do in the morning. So I was on the phone for, well, I should say one of my appointments didn't happen, but that doesn't mean any, you know, it's nothing different. I still had to be on the phone for like, you know, an hour and a half, almost, hour 45, I think, in a row, which isn't ideal. I mean, you know, I can't be there eating a snack or slugging water while I'm on the phone with someone. I mean, I probably could if I muted myself, but I don't know. But I didn't realize it until about 3:30, and then I started slugging some more water, because I'm pretty good about getting my drink in, like my water in the morning, my half gallon. I've been getting better at my afternoon. I try to have that full gallon in before the gym, because that's something I think I've said this before about the cold. You get dehydrated in it, and it doesn't feel like you're getting dehydrated because you're not sweating like crazy. But there's something about it. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it. Anyway, back to the next set. What order did I do these in? Oh, that's right. All right. I noticed that I like having my hands together doing these. I'll say it makes it a little bit easier, but I feel like I get a better squeeze. More blood in the area that I want it to be in. Yeah, that's tough. All right, back to these. I like these a lot. I tried to cough away from the mic there. I hope you guys appreciate my politeness. All right. And to the lateral raises. Also, I hope you like the camera facing this way. Usually my accessories I'll show facing that way. That way you can see my Gatorade bottle mountain. Wow. Can you see me if I sit here? I hope I'm in shot. Still have a little bit more to do, but I'm probably going to call the video there. Deadlifts tomorrow as usual. Hopefully it's a better day. Hopefully I hydrate better. and then eat lunch at a normal time. Because I had afternoon appointments today, I also ate like an hour and a half earlier than what I normally do. So, and I didn't snack either, which is probably, that was a mistake on my part. I definitely could have had something at like 3:30 or so. Silly mistakes. You live and you learn. I've known that. I just didn't do it. I don't know why. We'll be better. We'll be better. All right. Go out, get strong, stay strong, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.